I left that to go to Ethan's house. He was throwing a New Year's Eve party. And let me tell you, I went there and I did something that I think is the most boomer thing anyone has ever done in the history of boomerdom. Okay, Ethan Nestor. Conflict resolution, let's go. I think in 2025, we're also going to try to be less stupid. How about that? As a community, I think in 2025, we're just going to be less stupid in general. Does that sound good? Can we be less fucking stupid? I'm already cursing. I'm going to stop cursing. Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't spend New Year's with a guy who's been calling me a radical terrorism supporter and an anti-Semite. That's incredible. It's impossible for this community to be less stupid. It's gonna happen. We're gonna have stupidity no matter what. Unfiltered stupidity. So, brother, I got kicked in the head by a horse. I'm not getting less dumb in 2025. Sorry. Yeah. No, less stupidity, more smarty. Okay. But yeah, here it is. Brought the new year in. We made it alive, which is good. I will tell you what I did right after though. I left literally 10 minutes, like 12:08 is when I left the party. I was like, that's it. I've done my obligation. I did my service. I socialized with people. Cutie Cinderella can attest to that. I did my very best in socializing with people. Cutie Cinderella can attest to that as well. She was there. Okay. She saw me trying my best. After socializing, I left at like 12:08 so that I could get back home because Ethan Nestor lives fairly far from me. So I knew that there was going to be a treacherous journey ahead. I knew that it was going to take quite some time to get back home to sleep at a reasonable hour. I also knew that if I had left early, like right after 12, the streets would be empty. And I was right. The streets were empty. Okay. It's perfect. I identify so hard with that decision. Yeah. Do you gamify socialization? Because I do, and I am not diagnosed with autism, but I got a higher score than you. Yeah. Well, regardless, I went back home. I passed out instantly. Woke up. And because it was the new year and it's like kind of the end of, I feel like January 1st is the last day of the holiday season. Instead of waking up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. as I always do, I woke up at 9. I slept in, which is why I'm late this morning, because I slept in, I woke up, I played basketball, and here we are. New year, new me for real. No, new year, old me. That is something that I will always maintain. Okay. You can expect Instagram fit checks and fitness cardio videos, and also for me to be live every single day, usually around 11 a.m. Pacific, sometimes a little bit later. Okay. New year, same old, same old. I mean, listen, a lot of people went out, they drank. I didn't drink at all. I drove. I didn't want to drunk drove. So I didn't drink and I drove, and I went to sleep early, and I woke up relatively early, and I went and I did the same thing that I always do. Part of that is going to tie into my New Year's resolutions and the concept of New Year's resolutions in general, because a lot of people place a lot of emphasis on the change of time, and they believe that this will be the primary motivator for them. And I don't discount that, because I'm forever an advocate for change. I'm forever an advocate for growth. I'm always an advocate for self-improvement. I drove too. I didn't drink though. I don't know how you do it. Okay, Connor. He had that shit on last night, guys. Oh yeah, thank you, Connor. So my point is, I promise you, hey, Cuck Philosophy had a video on 2 philosophical perspectives on New Year's resolutions, which is the nerdiest way to tackle the subject matter. You don't need to start a diet on a Monday. You don't need to start your fitness journey or, a new hobby that you want to tackle on the first day of the year. Okay. You don't have to do any of that. You just have to start doing it, and you have to keep repeating it, at least until it develops into a healthy habit. This is something that has been very instructive, informative, and very helpful in my life. This is how I, at the age of 33, can continue achieving goals that I set for myself with decent success and stay consistent in spite of everything else. Having said that, don't get discouraged if this is your time and your opportunity. If this is the year where you're going to tackle some goals that you have, so you don't keep any New Year's resolutions. No, I don't have any real New Year's resolutions. I just do it as content on stream. But almost every single year, and this is what my 6th year doing New Year's resolutions, I always bring up the fact that New Year's resolutions are, you know, not the most stable way to try and make changes in your life, considering that it gives you like a little boost up front where you think, oh, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to make a significant change in my life. And then a lot of people, by the end of January, people just kind of give up on that stuff. My point is, you don't have to wait for a Monday. You don't have to wait for the new year. But if that is what gets you started, then that's great. But just keep to it. Stick to it. Try to overcome the first 3 weeks of consistency. Okay? That's it. This is you right now. Happy New Year. Actually, the year is an arbitrarily defined construct. So, I mean, that is how I am. But also, I will say this. It is arbitrary. It's like nothing changes. Nothing's different from yesterday to today. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I hate January because the gym gets packed and I got to wait on the machine and benches more. Yeah, it's fine. And May, I got some of your merch. It was too fat to fit it. It made a goal to have the shirt fit by January 1st. And I tried it on this morning and it's kind of baggy. Hell yeah, chatter. That's what I'm talking about. I started my fitness journey last May after being inspired by you in this community. My resolution is to continue that journey. Thank you. Hell yeah. Having said that, we will still do some goals and predictions for the upcoming year. As always, you already know what it is. You know, I'm gonna keep doing the stuff that people enjoy and entertain that stuff, obviously. La, 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 no.